Hi everybody, welcome to the video. Yeah, what you're seeing here is the fruits of me listening to some viewers to put them all in a bowl or put them aside and then wait till, just keep them that way and don't put them in a bag for singles. We found the match to all of these. I was glad because these are cute. Little trees and that's going to go in my Christmas bag. And this I was especially happy because look at that. Well, it's brass, but pretty nice. All of them are pears. Isn't that awesome? I was like, I remember seeing this and this one, and I had just thrown them in with, like in with single earring bags, but we're not doing that anymore. So we got all those as pears, so let me just put them in the pear bag. And how is everybody these days? My mom is cooking a ham. I'm so blessed to still have a mom. And she's cooking a ham and potatoes, little potatoes. And I forget what all she said. And of course she's going to church tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and do another one of these bags. So I'm going to just go over there and then I'll clean up or whatever. My lawnmower my riding mower, and I'm very blessed to have one because this is the first time in my life I've ever had to have one and been able to have one. And I've had it for 2 years now because this yard is big and pushing it is just not going, it's just too much. So I got a riding mower, but it wouldn't start. Well, I'm hoping it's just the battery. There's another watch that's going to go in with the watch thing. What is that? It's like a pendant, I guess, but I don't see a hole. It's wooden with different color wooden beads. Oh, there's another one. I know we have this one, and in fact, I think the same little stone has come out on the same side. So I'll look through my box. It's a big box full of singles, and I mean, it's just full. So the mower wouldn't start. The thing is, oh, this is looking pretty. Whoa, what's going on here? Sheila's like, wait a minute now. What all is going on here? I don't see any markings. That's what I'm looking for. That's a real pretty sun. Anyway, I called this guy because I panicked, and he'll come out to your house supposedly, but I've never talked to him. BFF. Anyway, I left him, John and Cindy, left him a message because I don't have a trailer or any of that to put the riding mower. What do people do when they have a riding mower? How are you supposed to get that fixed? So I started tinkering around. We might have sterling on this based on this little thing here. I started tinkering around and I got the battery out. And then I wiped the battery off, and it said basically it was charged up in 2017, probably to sell it to me. And I think this is silver, so I need to be careful. And it may not happen. Really, really tangled. So I figure I'm just going to take that single battery to Walmart. Now it's come off, but it was on there. And see if they can help me. Hopefully that's all it is. It just goes click, 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 and then it doesn't do anything. After a few of those. My fingers are all stained again because I was out there. We have sterling. What does it say? I see 925, but that's all I can see. $925 India AGI. By the way, I made a mistake yesterday. AU is silver. I haven't looked it up, but I think it is. I forget what the chemical symbol for gold is. So all of this is saying 925 on here and on here. Certainly does look pretty. What do y'all think? Isn't that pretty? Whoops. Of course, that's not marked, but very pretty. Sterling. We like that. Love it. Love it. Isn't that true? And the tangles is the good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to try to get that worked on. Get that mower going again. I have a lot of blue bonnets, so I'm not needing to mow that area, but every year I think the neighbors get a little, oh, I don't know, agitated at me or whatever, but this says Claire's. But legally, I don't have to mow an area that has wildflowers of any kind, much less bluebonnets here in Texas, until they have gone to seed. And they're at that point where they are starting to seed, so the flower's gone. Oh, look, another one of those. Wow. This one's silver tone. I looked them up. They go for about, they're listed for about $8 or $6.99. I think I put the gold tone in a craft lot. Put those two craft lots on with the elephant, and people thought it would make a good wind chime, and I agree. So I'm looking forward to going to my mom's tomorrow, getting that mower fixed. That's probably the Claire's piece right there. What's making this harder is there's a cloth one. There's a cloth one in there too, so like a little plastic heart. I don't think any of those are. Just a big mess of, well, Sheila, there's your rings, and if I could get them open, Friends Forever, and then that infinity ring, and it's not precious metal. What does that say? That says something. BFF. So I'll get my friend to undo that. She likes to untangle things. But at least we got a silver out of it. Look at this. This is neat. It is losing some of its gold finish. That's got to be vintage, chunky. Big chunky bracelet. Well, I'm having tea again tonight. I had a Diet 7-Up today. That was different. I needed something different. We picked up some furniture at Walmart, some office furniture, my friend and I. And she got a dolly from her work, and that can be fixed. These are plastic, pretty colors. Kind of some salmon and peach, cranberries. So we went over there and did that, and that just made me, like the bubble water wasn't cutting it and the flat water wasn't cutting it, so I had a Diet 7-Up. Okay, that's pretty. Wowza. Wow, real pretty. I don't know if it says something in there. No. But it has a hang tag, so let's see what the hang tag says. Okay, another Cookie Lee. It's pretty. This clasp doesn't. We got a problem with that clasp there. That's a nice pendant. Wow, I don't know what to say about that one. That one's huge. What is it? Just a design? It reminds me of something from early England that would be, you know, treasure. It's nice. Here's a pretty enamel butterfly. Very pretty. Cute. And what is this? Is this glass? It's like they're in the shape of teeth. You know, like, or feet. Oh, they're feet. That's weird. Something's very strange. And then the wooden pieces are carved out. And I'm not sure what the blue, it could be, it's just black stone maybe, or glass. That's kind of different. Stay drug free. This is a very colorful, if this is a rosary, somebody made this. And it's very colorful. What is that? That's pretty. I don't know if it's plastic or not. Might be plastic. That's some quartz coming out. Those are some stones now. I think this is plastic though. Some pieces of this are cold and some are not. That's pretty. That was hanging on it. Really nice. Very nice glass piece. Let me just see. Something has separated. This is separated from that. But it's pretty. It needs to be put back together. I'm going to try to hold it. It's off-centered a little because I'm having to hold it. But it's pretty. And we do have some stones there. Okay, I got to get a better look, so I got to go back this way. Let's check it out. These are quartzes, clear and maybe some rose. This is plastic, I'm pretty sure. The green is a stone. This is some glass or plastic, and the blue is plastic. And these two pieces are really pretty. So we're going to give this to Shelly and Cluck. What are those? Those are beautiful. Is that some kind of a jasper? Beautiful pieces. And look at these chunks of quartz. Okay, so that's going to go in your treasure bag, Shelly and Cluck. Oh my gosh, I knocked the gang around. Sheila knocked Billy Bob more your way. She's like, that's okay. Gang's all here. Very thin. Okay, that's the name. This should be sterling because it's so delicate. Yeah. 925. There's a couple of initials there. NC 925. Vantel Pearls is the hang tag. The chain is broken. We don't care. I want to look that name up. Cool, very cool. Vantel Pearls. That's a pretty piece. Kind of a Kendra Scott knockoff. Big pink pendant on a gold tone chain. So the thrift store, I went there again, the one that I buy this from. I know we're going to have a match. I'll show you this. I'll show you this box. So we got a match there. All these are single. I really like this one. Anyway, the thrift store I always go to, John was off at 5 o'clock. And he was just not, I mean, I don't know if he's getting burned out. I know we have one of those too in there. But he was just maybe not feeling good. But he's been working really hard. That's cold. That's a stone. So we'll give that to Shelly. Not sure what kind. These are nice, actually. They're very heavy. They've got to be glass. They're not plastic, and they're really nice. Very nice. It's going to go in my bead thing. Sold a bag of beads today on eBay, and basically I just still had room in that if it fits it ships, so I dumped the rest of those beads in there. I'm not sure if it was a viewer or not. That's pretty. Wooden and maybe some seeds or something. So anyway, I went by there. They didn't have any more bags. And then the other one that I dumpster dive, they've been closed since Friday, claiming that their volunteers need time with the family. And yet they cry all the time on there about these came. I have like several cards full of these. It's Native American. I forget what it says on the cards. So the good thing about them being closed is I'm not getting anything, but neither is my competition. I know that's not very nice, but there's a locket on there. This is a real chunky thing going on here. It's lost its, got a cameo. We got it all on here. Oh, it says hope. Hope. Very interesting. I don't have a maker on here. That's a pretty cool little piece, just worn. Ooh, pretty, pretty. With copper. Let me make sure. Betty's going to help us make sure that's copper. Copper does not stick to a magnet. This is a really nice piece. Oh, you can hear the Catholic Church bells. Beautiful. Okay, they kind of toned it down now. I love the sound of that. This looks vintage, this part up here. So it's been a slow day as far as finds go, so that's why my friend and I decided to go ahead and, yeah, this one is in there. Remember, we found this the other day. So as strange as that is, well, where is it? It's so big, you think I could just reach in there and get it. And we decided to go ahead and get her. I would love it if it feels like it's plastic. We need more lapis in our life. More lapis, please. Okay, this thing's falling apart. Gosh, it looks vintage too with that clasp. want to see if it says anything. I do see a word. It's just maybe decoration. This thing looks old. Very old. That is a really old clasp. I'm going to have to put that in a baggie for somebody that likes that type of thing. The pearls aren't, you know, they're just fake, but that clasp is really something. And I don't know what else is going on, really. It's just been wonderful to have 4 days off and starting to get things going around here. I'm kind of clearing out the house, and there's going to be a citywide garage sale. Now I just made this worse. Anyway, I do not think this is, it's like it's plastic or something, but it's a pretty color. It may even be wooden, I'm not sure. Isn't that a pretty color? Citywide garage sale, so I'm gonna, oh, here's, I mean, did somebody close their store out from the 70s and put a bunch of these together? Donate all these? I mean, who's gonna have this many? But I'm glad the gold tone is back because, you know, look at that. And, you know, there's the name on there. Log H Cat. Lag Cat. Not sure what's going on here, friends. But we're going to get you untangled. That's kind of different. And I thought about, I've got to clear some room and quit having bulky stuff. And I've been reevaluating, you know, sitting there waiting at the dumpster in case I get to go. And I think I'm going to quit wasting my time on that, but go after I know the managers are gone and the competition's gone, because I can't beat him to anything. He goes when they're still there. This has some nice beads to salvage, so I'll put those in the bead thing. And I think we all remember this one from yesterday, so we'll put those together. And now we've got another pair. Boy, this one's so pretty. And then we're missing a little hook and clasp thing there. Funny how they distributed these, the production crew. Let's see what we have. No boundaries, and we have some matching. The yellow one fell off. Made in Korea. No, the yellow one didn't fall off. They're all intact. So there's some pairs. I'm still waiting for our spiritual message. Have I missed it? And then when we don't have one, y'all are so awesome. Oh, good. I've been waiting for this one. I like this one. Probably nobody else would like it, but I like it. It's just a lightweight I don't really know if it's metal or not. We like that. Here's that one. I'm going to have to start digging in there now for this one. It just looks so much like sterling to me, but apparently it's not. We got a pair of that now. Well, this one has seen better days. Okay, let's just empty this out. Someone's gonna, oh, here's that clasp. That real old. Yeah, I'm gonna put all that in the bag with these. Somebody might enjoy that clasp. It's just old. These are stones, and I never remember what they're called. I've gotten them several times. People kindly remind me. We've got some blue ones. They're cold. I like them. Pink ones. I'm sure they're dyed, but we're going to give those to Shelly and Cluck. And I guess I'm going to ask y'all to put some spiritual messages on for us. That's the last thing in the bag. Thank y'all for joining us. We're here at Saturday night on the eve of Easter. And I appreciate y'all being here. See y'all next time.